Merry Brewmas, everyone! To show my appreciation for the immense amount of support you've all given me in 2021, I wanted to do something special for you guys this holiday season. So, welcome to the 12 Days of Brewmas, where I'll be posting a Christmas-themed video every single day for 12 days straight, and at the end of the 12 days, I'll be picking 4 random subscribers to choose whatever they want from the Reddit Brew merch store. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed and comment a Christmas tree emoji in the comments below. I will also be donating all profit I earn from my merch store for the month of December to the food bank to help families in need in my area. But without further ado, let's merrily prance on into the Reddit stories. But Christmas is about family! I've really enjoyed these stories and thought it's about high time I share a story about my mom. She's a special one. When I was in high school, my parents got divorced, and my mom has never stopped being bitter about it. She throws tantrums and tries to pull power moves to get more time or attention from her kids whenever possible. Since I live abroad, she kicks this behavior into overdrive whenever I come back to visit. This particular year, my grandmother on my father's side had passed away, and not long before that, his second wife had died. Needless to say, my dad had a rough couple of years, and he really wanted me home for Christmas. I did not have the funds to buy a ticket, so he bought me one. He even paid extra to get me a more comfortable seat in the exit rows on a direct flight, so I could get there quickly and in comfort. He was putting me up at his place for the entire visit and feeding me all the food I could eat. Never once asked for a cent. The only thing he wanted was my company for the holidays, and how could I say no to my recently widowed father? It was so lovely to spend time with him, meet the new lady in his life, and eat everything. Of course, I can't go home and not tell my mom I'm coming, or visit her. Les sigh. First thing she does is start telling me how I'll be spending Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with her and my brother. I told her that's unreasonable, since my dad paid for me to be home to spend time with him, and she can have one day, but not both. Not that money is the most important thing, but my dad had put so much into bringing me there and deserved the greatest benefit, as opposed to the whiny selfish brat that I have for a mother. She starts whining and laying on the guilt trip. But you're staying with your dad. He gets to see you every day. It's not fair. I'm only asking for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas is about family. Yeah, Mom, Christmas is about family, which is why I want to see my dad, his brothers, and my cousins. We were planning a sort of belated memorial dinner for my grandma, since most of us would be able to be together. My mom starts threatening to show up at my uncle's house to crash the dinner, since we're still married in the eyes of God. I'm still part of this family. Thankfully, Dad's side of the family was prepared for her drama and had planned for us to meet on Boxing Day. But I still want to spend the 24th or 25th with my dad. So, Mom brings in her trump card. I already told your grandparents were coming to visit. She always uses her parents, who I adore, R.I.P. Grandpa, he passed away a few years after this, as a way to get what she wants. They're only available for a visit on Christmas Day. They're elderly. They don't do anything but read books and nap. But it's not worth it to argue. I talked to my dad. He's super understanding. He was married to her for nearly 20 years. He knows how she is. And I'm off to my mom's house for Christmas Eve. My brother and I are chilling out, cracking jokes, and reminiscing about dumb kid stuff. Mom is insisting we have to eat the stuff she likes, drink what she wants, and watch all the Christmas movies she wants to watch. When suddenly, I get a text from my best friend of 15 plus years. His mother, who had been battling cancer for years, had just passed on. I'm in shock. I tell my mom I need to go to his house right away since he's home alone and had just lost his mother to cancer. But it's Christmas Eve. You can't go. His mother just died. He is alone. I'm going there to make sure he's okay. No, you can't go. Christmas is about family. His family is dead and he is alone, and I am going to his house now. My mom, actually shocked, I'm snapping back at her. Okay, fine, go. Tell him I'm sorry about his mom, but you have to be home by 10. It's Christmas. It's literally 9 p.m. and I'm done with her shit. I am going to his house and I will come home when I decide to. Do you really think an hour is enough time when his mother just died? Okay, go, but be home by 11. Christmas is about family. By this time, my friend had arrived. He drove over to pick me up since I can't drive. And I just walked out without a word. I came home sometime later than Mom's curfew and somehow survived the rest of the holiday. My mom never apologized or saw the error of her ways. Thankfully, my friend was okay. And while I'm super sad his mom died, I'm glad I was there when it happened. And yes, my mom did whine a bunch about me spending time to go to the funeral instead of spending time with her. Remember, Christmas is about family, just not the dead or grieving ones. Damn, was that another Hallmark story? I cannot believe how many mothers are like this. Sonny boy doesn't want to see me for Christmas. He's so mean to his mommy. Why does he hate me? Bitch, when your children grow up and have their own lives, they get to make their own decisions. And honestly, someone should tell these mothers that if they weren't such an annoying, overbearing, spoiled woman child, maybe their children would want to see them more. But I've learned with people like this that they always play the victim card. Their emotional maturity is of a preteen, nothing is ever their fault, and it's always everyone else that's the problem. Sorry, this one struck a nerve because my own Mills mentality is like this, and I'm just gonna leave that there. I promise I'll write a JUSTNOMIL story or 6 for you guys one day. Entitled Grandma doesn't like the picture I painted of her cat. Keep in mind, she paid nothing for this. It was a gift from me, and I'm only 17. My grandma asked me to paint a picture of her dead cat. All she had was one reference photo, so I had to do my best with what I had, plus my average skills, plus my low-grade acrylics. That's fine. I didn't want to just paint the reference because the picture was taken at a bad angle, so I made the cat lay on his back, looking a little playful. Then she gets it on Christmas and comments on how lovely it is. All was good. But skip to today when I came to visit her. My mom, brother, and I sat down with her for coffee. I looked around her living room and didn't see my picture. I thought it was weird because she usually always puts the picture up as soon as she gets them. But I didn't think more about it. 10 minutes pass and she says, "Anyway, the picture you made me is all wrong, so I didn't put it up. It is between the papers there." And sure enough, it was. I asked what was so wrong, and she replied, "Well, he would never lay on his back like that. Why didn't you just paint the picture that I sent you?" I didn't know how to react, so I just tried to laugh it off. She kept ranting about how my painting was all wrong for another couple of minutes. When I left there was nothing I wanted to do more than take the picture and ram my fist through it. If you can't be happy with what you have, then you don't deserve it. And no, I will not be making you anything more. Yes, OP did share the picture, and I think it is so good. It has like a Van Gogh-esque style with the sunflower here, and the swirly blended colors. I love it. As an amateur artist myself, I can see the skill she has, and she's only 17. I would honestly pay money for a painting of my cat like this. And actually, OP did edit the post stating that she sold the painting. So screw you, Grandma! That's definitely a grandma that deserves to be run over by a reindeer. But anyways, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed those 2 Entitled People stories. I know you guys are probably missing Hallmark, but I hope this was good enough. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 11 of Brewmas. Bye! You want treats, Luna? Say Merry Christmas to the people.